every generation faces storms. But today, something different is rising. Across the world, the youth stand as the largest generation in history. Here in the Philippines, they make up nearly one-third of the population. Yet despite their strength in numbers, many feel unheard, uncertain about tomorrow. Still, a spark begins to glow. Young leaders are stepping forward in classrooms, communities, and online. They prove that hope can break through the darkest skies, that voices once quiet can shape a nation's future. They say the youth is the hope of the nation, but when it comes to participation, hope sometimes meets frustration. Long lines, chaotic crowds, the heat, the waiting, and the question, is my voice even heard? For first-time voters like Lindri Ayag, the dream of making a difference collides with the messy reality of
Year.
democracy.
It was very exhausting and stressful also. Very bugot.
Stories like hers echo across the country, reminders that participation isn't always easy, but it is always worth it.
Good evening. My name is Linjoy Ayag. I am 20 years old. I am in second year college, major in exhausting and stressful also because you have to find first your 302-B ingana. And dili siya nimo makita dayon, especially if you are first pa din mo mag-vote. And ano po siya kanang very bugot, kanang magsingit-singit sa pila, and yet dili siya malihok or like mapansin dayon because daghan yung kay tao and init po siya.
For 20-year-old college student Lindri Ayag, voting for the first time was both empowering and overwhelming. The long lines, the confusion, the heat, they tested her patience and spirit.
Happy po kay some of the people that I voted, nadaog. Some kay wala. Pero, katong na time is wala pa din kay ko na, like wala pa na ako siya na-feel yun ba? Kung sa yun ang feeling nga, mao na kung mga na-vote, na-vote, o katong mga wala na ako i-vote, nadaog sila, wala pa kay na ako siya na first hand yun, na feel good. Pero karon mag-feel na yun ako nga some of them disappointing kaayo. Some of them po kay marano po di mo na pride po di mo ba na nag-devote mo sila.
That experience, though difficult, taught her something deeper. That responsibility and awareness are at the heart of democracy.
Choose who you vote, especially kapag mga persuasive kayo lang mga campaign, but dili po nila ma-attain ang ilang mga message or like ang ilang gusto na doon sa people. So, choose wisely yun before voting. Dili ka magpadala sa mga friends na kapo ilang vote because family, so dili vote wisely.
Her voice, one among millions, became the symbol of the youth's courage to show up, to care, and to stand for what matters. And she's not alone. Across the country, millions of young Filipinos share the same story. Tired yet determined, uncertain yet hopeful. Together, they form a movement that is quietly reshaping the nation. In recent years, the Philippines has witnessed a surge in youth participation, not just in online discussions, but in actual decision-making and the ballot itself. According to the Commission on Elections, the 2025 polls recorded an 81.65% voter turnout, the highest in midterm history. Analysts say that this unprecedented rise was driven by both millennials and Gen Z, who now make up more than 60% of the voting population. Among them, nearly 20 million are Gen Z, casting their votes for the first or second time. From social media campaigns to volunteer drives, young Filipinos used every platform available to spread awareness and encourage participation. They discussed policies, questioned leaders, and promoted issue-based voting, a clear shift from personality-driven politics. From TikTok trends to campus forums, they transformed conversations into collective action. And in doing so, they didn't just influence the outcome of the elections. They changed the way the nation listens. Political observers now call the youth the deciding force of Philippine elections, a generation that no longer waits for change, but chooses to become it. And yet, behind every statistic is a story like Landry's, a reminder that every vote begins with one decision: to care enough to participate. To understand this growing wave of youth involvement, we turn to a young leader, someone whose experience reveals a different side of what it means to believe in change.